Okay, I have a list of chunks in front of me, and I'm going to speak about spring. So the weather wakes up after a long winter sleep, and it usually gets warmer in March. I need to change the tires from winter to summer, and my husband usually helps me do this. The trees are in blossom in March when the weather becomes warmer, but sometimes the weather is so changeable. For example, last 2 years we had snow in May, and I think that is not very good for trees that are in blossom. So there are a lot of places in our city where you can have a picnic, special parks, and you can have a picnic next to the river. And there is a lake not far from our city. It will take you just maybe 30 minutes to get there by car, but we hardly ever have picnics because we prefer to go to our country house and have a family cookout there. But we usually go there in summer because it's not warm enough in spring. Um, I like to spend time with my family, and actually it doesn't matter if it's spring or winter or summer, but in spring we are usually very busy with my students because at the end of March we usually have this city level Olympiad, and we always take part in these competitions. And in May my students always take international exams. That is why we work hard to get ready for this. um, but if I have time, I can go out with my family. If the weather is warm, we can go for a walk. There is a special place in our city, it's called an island Tatashev, and there are a lot of trees, and people go for a walk there and ride bicycles. So just get coffee to go and enjoy the time together. Yes. My daughter sometimes have a sleepover party at her friend's house, and sometimes she can invite her classmates or friends to our place to have a sleepover, usually on holidays and sometimes at the weekends, but it doesn't happen quite often. So to clean the house, I like keeping my apartment clean, and at least once a year or twice a year I sort out the clothes and decide which ones to keep and which ones to throw away, because I don't like to keep all this old stuff that I don't use. We don't vacuum because we don't have any carpets in the flat. I usually do the laundry and iron the clothes for my family, and my husband always takes out the trash in the morning. Luckily we don't need to call for some special service because my husband can fix everything. So if there is a problem in the bathroom or in the kitchen, so he just gets out his tools and turns into a domestic superhero. So he can get rid of a clog drain or hang a picture on the wall or whatever. So that's it.